Hello there, Libra. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Libra for January of 2018. Yay, Libra. 2017 is gone, and I am so glad. I've been telling all the signs that year went by so fast. I've never seen something in slow motion move that fast, and I'm glad it's done, finished, over. We're on to the next thing. I have a little announcement before I start, and Happy New Year's first. And it's that the prayer class is on sale till the end of the month, maybe the first couple days of January. For anybody who wants to purchase it now while it's on sale, there's a short video up there about it. It's a real comprehensive class on prayers for, it's 2.5 hours long, and it's on prayers for mediumship, manifestation, getting yourself out of your own way so you can do this kind of work or enhance your own abilities, your own psychic abilities too. It's pretty sunshiny in here today. I can't quite get the glare off the computer. But anyhow, what I've done for us for the month is I pulled 4 cards. We'll use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month, and pull an angel card at the end of the reading. Hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you, so now all of us Libras for a short time in this reading are named Frankie, and I'd advise you also to look at your moon signs and your rising sign. You can get a bigger, more comprehensive view of the month if you do that. Do that too. Sometimes the sun sign, these are just general readings. Sometimes the sun sign just doesn't get it. Now, I'm not an astrologer. I looked up the astrology for us for the month, and it's going to be in our 4th house. And that's all your real estate, like your home, your property, any family activities, community affairs, any improvements you're going to do on your property, and completion of any projects that you have pending. It's the parent that's the one that had the most influence on you. It's a house of endings, and what else did it say? House of Endings, I think, was the last thing I read in there when I looking it up for us, but that's where it's at for this month. So looks like an interesting month, but I keep getting a message for us for this month, and it's like kind of goes like with keeping ourselves ready for our future, to and it's kind of similar, it reminds me similar to one of the other signs. Like, if there's an argument coming, don't get involved in it. Like, step back, take the deep breath, be objective, before you jump. And if there's something you want to argue about, you don't want to force it ahead of its time. I don't know what that's going to mean to us, but I think it's a good month for us to be objective, be patient, mature, use our mature judgment. Maybe I'm saying that because of our cards that we have here, but if we have responsibilities, we're going to take them on willingly. That would be a good thing for us to do, and not jump the gun or reply in quickly, like in anger, to things that are being presented to us, okay? It's probably best that we just say, well, give me some time to think about that first, Libra, for whatever reason, because we have pretty good cards here for the most of them in the way they're coming out. We have good words here too, and that is delight. The words we have before we start are delight, openness, respect, and I think us Libras are going to get the respect that we deserve this month, risk, and efficiency. So I think that we're going to become even more efficient on our jobs, and because of that argumentative maybe it's something to do astrologically or something. We're not gonna, get involved in that kind of stuff. Not that I don't want us to speak our piece, because if we have something to say, we can say it, but we can say it in an objective, mature manner, and I think that would bode well for us, watch ourselves, be patient with, it's a house of a parent, so the one that was most important to us. So if it were dealing with older people, we'd want to be patient and respectful of them. Maybe they're tripping our trigger this month, if it's someone older and they're just royally, making us mad. I almost said something else, but this is YouTube, but you got the gist there. Or if it's a coworker at work, these are general readings. Our partner, our spouse, our boyfriend, girlfriend it's like, don't push it if we don't have to. That's kind of the way they're coming at this out the gate, and that word respect is in there too. So we want to utilize that and maturity when we speak and not force an argument we really didn't have to have. Because our bottom card here on the deck, and I don't think these cards are going to go week by week. They usually blend in and out throughout the month for me, like a situation coming and going or ongoing, but this is excellent. We got the Six of Rods here, Six of Wands. That's the card of victory. That's when someone comes up maybe against us, our identity, and we come through it with flying colors. We come through any challenges that respect, we're going to take it. Maybe if this is at work, maybe we're victorious or win the new promotion because we were the one that was respectful in a crisis or a trying time at work, or maybe someone's coming up against us and saying they don't do their job, and we know we're doing our job. We're Libra, we're concise, we're efficient, we're on the ball, we're congenial and charismatic, so we know we're doing it. And if we ain't, we better be, for this month. Cards can work both ways, but we made it through this, and because we made it through it, we come out of it on the other side with that respect, with our identity intact. We are victorious, and it usually means we're going to get a promotion, a raise, maybe an increase in salary, things like that come along with this. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty delighted when somebody gives me money or my finances are going good. It makes me happy, and this is the card that's showing us whatever comes down this month. This is the overview, which is that the end result, if we handle this right, we're coming out of it on top. Okay? So, and I believe we are going to come out of it on top. So, get ourselves prepared for the future, or what's coming in the future. Protect, that which is ours, like our finances, money, things like that. And if there is a challenge, don't force a showdown, but, don't make the argument, but we can speak for ourselves in a respectful, mature manner, because this is our result here, right? And that gives me that word delight. The rest of it is risky. Our word risky there. Us Libras can usually kind of get around there, but if we are challenged and we have to speak up for ourselves, for the most part, we're the peacemakers and we want everybody to like each other, but if we have to, we can. And that's all there is to it, right, Libra? All there is to it. We don't want to, but if we have to, we can. Because our first card here is the Ace of Rods. And or Wands, that drives me crazy. Why they change the names of the cards, it's beyond me. But this is a branch coming with the source, the hand of the source, out of the clouds with new, fresh leaves. May have been a dead branch off of a tree, but now it's renewed. This is the card that means I'm having renewal, usually in my finances or business, right? Work that I do. It can mean birth. It can be birth of a child. It can be birth of a new creative idea that's going to up my finances. So we have this challenge card where we came out victorious, and then we have this, but we're all different Libras. So this could come down, in different areas of each one of our lives. It maybe some of us are wanting to buy a home and things didn't quite go through. This shows that it's going to. This shows that in the end, like if we, it's, I don't know how I want to say that. In the end, we have overcome and we get that new start. We get that new beginning. We can jump off right there and everything starts coming into fruition because the seeds we've planted wisely, and that in itself allows for this. So what if we were challenged, we're coming through it, and we're coming through on the other side. This means fresh new start, new perspective, new business, new, maybe new relationship, new birth of a child. If that is where we're going with this, we may that be our word delighted. We're open, we're happy, we're getting this new baby, because like I said, some of us it'll be work and career. Usually that's what this means, but not all of us. It could be a new relationship because the other cards I'm seeing here, but with this, we have met the challenge, came through, got the right ideas, and we begin to get compensated because of that. We can get, like promotions, acclaim, recognition with this card also. Recognition of our talents, our abilities, that word respect comes strongly with this Ace of Wands, but see all the new sprouts. So when this Ace of Wands situation is how I'm going to say it, because these are general readings. When this Ace of Wands situation comes at us, be sure I'm in that efficient state, and if I've taken any risks, I'm taking risks that I optimistically know will work out well for myself or for the company as a whole, or for if this is going to be a new partnership and it looks a little risky, maybe I used, because of other cards I'm seeing, past experiences to build on that show me the way to handle this situation moving forward, or to make sure that my new partner doesn't possess the attitude, is what I want to say, of the old one. Like they're more open to new beginnings, more respectful of me, all those things that we've been talking about, that I'm taking this. This kind of reminds me of the olive branch. I know it isn't, but I'm taking it, Maybe that's a symbolism, which I don't usually do, but respect, honors for what I'm bringing forward in that fresh new start that brings to me the financial security, obviously, because we have the victory card, that I would need there, So, maybe some of us are working on improving property because it's fourth house issues. Maybe I got the right person helping me because I went through all this other crap before. It'll come down for each one of us in a different area of our lives. I kind of think, based on what I'm seeing here, it's gonna be either or, either financially, like business wise, or love relationship wise. for whatever reason, because our next card here is the King of Rods. Now, the King of Rods, that's fire energy. That's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It could be anyone that had a lot of fire energy. It does not have to be a male. Now, this could be an advisor. It could be my boss at work that's promoting me. It can be someone that I really respect. When I ask this person questions, they give wise answers. If it's a situation being presented at me, it's being presented truthfully. It's being presented truthfully. They can give me, if it's someone outside of me, they can give me the advice that I need to move forward that will bring me that promotion, or they can bring me the new job sequence, maybe that's my boss at the new company, or if it's like right out there, this could be maybe my new partner has a lot of these fire sign qualities, male or female. This person you can respect, period. Maybe Spirit's calling on us to take, because we have that word respect there. They're telling us don't get involved in quibbling and, fights and that kind of stuff around, because this is going to show how mature we are and how experienced we are. So if it's us being called on to get these qualities or step forward with these qualities, that's going to make us way more efficient. Like our one word, they're way more efficient. If it's a mentor, take every word they say as honest to God truth, because this card means loyalty, honesty, trustworthiness, and wise sage advice that will bring me forward financially, or if she is a love relationship, I can trust them. I know they're on the ball, and what they tell me is the truth, word for word, and maybe I hadn't experienced that before, and that's going to make me really happy. I really believe this is an either or. Either we're victorious because we stayed out of the fray, maybe there's a co-worker, whatever, competition going on at work. We just kept plugging along and did our job, and then we got the promotion, and, they were busy competing with everybody else. Just shows that I'm taking a well thought out risk. So well thought out risk is different than jumping in with both feet, or arguing or whatever, but it's going to bring me funds, finances, very helpful in all ways. But I also feel, because our next card here, we have 3 wand cards right in a row, and our next card here is the 4 of Swords, and that's a card of rest and respite. Some of us maybe had surgery, or we've been ill for a while. Maybe we had to take some downtime, or we need some downtime. Now, this is shortly after the holidays in the States. We have Thanksgiving, Christmas. Now it's coming up New Year's Eve, or I could be recovering. Maybe I had to be out of work for a while and I'm recovering over the holidays. But this is the card of rest and respite, and it comes after the 3 of Swords, because that's card of betrayal, heartbreak, and what do we have? We have both cards. So this can sometimes be a card of surgery also, but it can be the card of maybe my past relationship was terrible, or maybe I've been betrayed at work, they broke my heart. Sometimes it can be third party situation where someone else came in and broke up my marriage, partnership, whatever. That one make me really delighted, but it feels past. When I touch it, it doesn't feel now. Like You know what I mean? It it's something that happened that I maybe am recovering from, but I'm going to be victorious. I have a fresh new start, and I have this King of Rods, character or quality coming in, which demands respect. Fire signs demand and command respect. Maybe I have a lot of fire in me, who knows, you know. But this card usually wises us up, but it feels past. And when I look at this card, you can see the black clouds hanging over it, but there's sun behind it, light coming through it, which shows me it's healing. And normally I don't notice this, so it's healed, okay? This is a past experience, maybe somebody at work, because we're all different Libras. Maybe somebody at work disrespected me, was telling the boss that I wasn't doing my work, or, you know, like putting me down, trying to get their self promoted or pushed ahead. You know, maybe I took some time out because it was just a bit much. But when this card comes, it means we need it. So take it, Libra. We need it. We deserve it, and we needed it. We recovered from the Three of Swords energy. We did it by maybe this is one of those cards where you close the door, close the blinds, you know, turn off the phone, don't talk to anybody, and just take the time. And we're Libra, we don't take the time that we need for ourselves a lot of times. So whatever happened, remember, because they were saying about don't speak in haste, angry, you know, just jump at it or force it to come to a completion, you know. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe the coworker or a friend or something like that was, you know, stabbing us that we coworker we considered a friend, stabbing us in the back at work, you know. They weren't doing their job. I was the one that was handling it all. Well, now I'm getting my payback, is what they're saying. Now I am getting my payback. I am victorious. I'm the one that moves forward with the fresh new start, new beginning, maybe new partner, if it is on the love thing, you know, perhaps that. I think it's pretty exciting because the Three of Swords is kind of, it's going past me, so I keep thinking it's something I'm coming out of versus going into, you know? And the Four of Swords is, I needed it because of that three. But I always think of the Three of Swords at all times as lessons learned, something I knew was coming at me, you know, and it came. If I'd have took the blinders off, I would have known, you know, sometimes, but it's a past experience that has taught me a lesson I do not choose to learn again. So in that manner, I leave the past behind. I've learned the lesson. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. I do not choose that lesson again. Next time I move forward, it's going to be with someone who's loyal, honest, trustworthy, that I can trust their advice, that they're on my side. Is when you get these kind of characters like the fire sign, they love you, they love you. They will do just about anything for you. So think about it like that. Maybe the boss, he got wind of whatever was going on that just broke my heart, and here I am, victorious in the position, right? This is an interesting angel card to go with it. So maybe some of us are recovering from, you know, like a crisis situation, or perhaps recovering, you know, maybe we had the flu and we were off work, and in the time the boss caught up to it, you know, can go all different ways, but it's quite interesting because the end result is victory. And this card's an odd one to get, but it kind of fits with it. It actually does. Cleanse and detoxify. when I look at that 4 swords and 3 of swords, it makes sense. And then it all comes back around to our ace of rods and the king of rods and the 6 of rods, and we've overcome the hurdle, and our life is fresh, new. It was a risk that we were optimistic about taking. We handled it efficiently. Obviously, we had to take a break, you know, and now we're delighted and we get the respect we're due. It says, with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious sensitive body. Maybe we've really been going through a doozer. At your request, we'll help you develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress as well as ease any sorrows at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. And I'm telling you, we're going to need some rest. Some in here, you know, maybe, because this is 4th house issues, maybe we got into a argument with the family, you know, maybe over the holidays, and it just broke our heart because we did it again, and now we're got the olive, you know, we got involved in it again. We'd be kicking ourselves in the butt, and we got the olive branch and the victory card, you know. It's like, sit down. It says, this card signifies the angel's recommendation that you eliminate chemicals, toxins from your body. I'm thinking maybe eliminate toxic people too. Your sensitivity to drugs, food additives, including sugar, alcohol, caffeine, nicotine, has increased. These substances are interfering with your ability to hear the angels, so they ask that you avoid them. The angels will gladly help you with stress or cravings if you ask. It says use herbal means to cleanse, like wheatgrass juice. Oh, bad stuff. Psyllium seeds. I hate wheatgrass juice. Sorry, Libra. Consult a holistic nutritionist. Call upon Archangel Raphael to reduce or eliminate cravings. Avoid toxic people, toxic relationships and situations. Ask the Archangel Michael to clear your body or home. And this is in our home, yeah. Home of any lower energies, and use gentle, earth-friendly cleansing supplies. Well, Libra, that's our reading for the month. You have to tell me how this works out for y'all, because it's pretty interesting to say the least. But I know the end result, if we play it right, is going to be this victory card. So maybe we'll have to bite our tongue a little bit, but what can I say? Well, guys, this is your reading for January, and I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. And for your comments, I appreciate them. I read each and every one. I don't get a lot of time to write you back, but I read every single one of them. And if anybody wants to know more about me, you can go neb at me over at the website. All the information's below the screen. Or if you want to set an appointment with me, all of the information to do that is there at the website. And everybody I've met through doing these YouTube videos, and everybody I've met through doing readings for 28 years, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor and a privilege to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.